If you've seen my recent video on the top tastes of northern Italy, then you already know this prevailing fact. Italian food is world-renowned. In fact, it regularly tops the lists of best cuisines on the planet. The beauty of Italian food is there isn't really one genre of Italian. The California-sized country has a wide range of delicious culinary delicacies. In the heartbeat of the Lazio region, and the capital of Italy itself, sits Rome, an epicenter for much of the food that gives the country its claim to fame. The tastes that define the Rome experience, frankly, can't be consumed in 1 week. Not that I didn't try. In no particular order, and how could I, they're all too good to rank, here are the ones that I feel really capture the taste of the city. This seems like a cop-out to list as the first of Rome's defining tastes, but the thing is, pizza in Italy is like barbecue in the southeastern United States. They go together.
Look, sit-down restaurants are cool and all, but the best way to do pizza in Italy is by the slice at these little bodega-like shops. It already smells so damn good.
Pizza is usually served by the slice, but often in squares, a bit different than the slice you may be familiar with if you're American or if you visited New York City. The second taste I'll mention may also seem a bit stereotypical, but the stereotype is well-founded. Gelaterias are literally everywhere in Rome. My absolute favorite was a peanut, not peanut butter, but just peanut, flavored cup at Cafe Mocha in Lido, Ostia.
I want to take a moment. I've showed you a lot of gelato, but this is a peanut gelato. Just peanut cream. It doesn't even taste like peanut butter, it tastes like peanuts, straight up. This is the best gelato I think I've ever had. That's all I had to say.
There are so many variations of pasta to be found in Rome's rustic streets. In penne al salmone, thick-cut penne noodles came absolutely drenched in an orange sauce of sour cream, salmon cream, tomato, butter, pepper, parsley, and wine. This dish was rich and delicious and surprisingly heavy given the size of the bowl. It was the perfect hearty meal at the end of a rainy summer's evening. Breakfast in Italy isn't usually the ordeal it can be in places like the United States, but what they do eat is decadent. Cornetti are sweet, almost lemony cream-filled thick croissants dusted in powdered sugar and, as the standard Italian breakfast pastry, pair quite often with a quick espresso. As such, I had one every morning. Cacio e Pepe is a local dish that comprises primarily of thick-cut noodle tubes doused with a thick, peppered, creamy cheese sauce. The creamy sauce has a remarkably rich taste, and the pepper is just subtle enough to keep the thick noodles from losing their taste. At a restaurant called UBK in Lido di Ostia, I tried a delicious seafood pasta dish with a little spicy kick. Maltagliato noodles looked like large pasta wedges, which is always a good sign. The wedged noodles were then layered in a smooth, watery tomato sauce, small grape tomatoes, and a fresh, tender squid. This is both filling and light, and the perfect meal to enjoy on a break from the sun on a fun Italian beach day. At a rather lively butcher shop right in the heart of central Rome sits a sandwich that's quite famous to the city, the Porchetta sandwich. On panini bread and filled with delicious and fresh thin-sliced pork, this sandwich is smoky and flavorful, and of course, in typical Italian fashion, comes accompanied by a delicious red wine. I think it's safe to say that lasagna is pretty ubiquitous around the world as a staple in Italian cuisine, and in Rome, that reputation is confirmed. Almost every restaurant menu has lasagna, each with its own little twist. My favorite rendition was found at a cafe called Cafe Valentina near the Colosseum and Forum. This light plate was soft, smooth, and very tomato-heavy, and ingrained with a light meat sauce and white sauce cheese. I first tried gnocchi in Florence, Italy, and thought it was perfect. I didn't realize that gnocchi can get even more delicious, but this bowl of soft little gnocchi balls, which are potato-based pasta, sauced in a soft, creamy, and light tomato and cheese sauce, proved me quite wrong. A perfect blend of light and heavy, this bowl of gnocchi was happily eaten underneath a canopy just outside a small restaurant in the pouring rain. To round out the tastes that really capture the Roman experience, linguine aglio olio peperoncino e pecorino is a rich pasta dish that bursts with a wide spread of flavors. The tastes and textures consist of long, flat pasta with garlic oil, red pepper, and pecorino cheese. These are just a few of the classics you'll find in Rome that capture the overall taste of the city and is far from a comprehensive list. That said, I'm certain I missed plenty of the defining eats in this ancient and storied metropolis, so share your recommendations and favorites for myself and one another in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.